Krysten Ritter may have become a household name thanks to her leading role in Netflix's Jessica Jones. But before she joined the Marvel show, she had already enjoyed a varied and unexpected career on both the small and silver screens. Here's everything you need to know about the untold truth of Krysten Ritter. Krysten Ritter might be a big Hollywood star now, but her life didn't start off on the most cosmopolitan of paths. Before she was a world-famous model and performer, she came from relatively humble beginnings. She was born and raised in Pennsylvania, spending her childhood on a cattle farm outside of Shikshini, a borough with a population of less than 900. In an interview with Playboy in 2012, Ritter talked about her life on the farm and the compromise she made with her family when they declined to raise horses on the 100-acre property. She explained, "My stepfather called horses hay burners. They do nothing. You can't milk them and you can't eat them, so we didn't have them. But I had a calf I raised named Jake." From Ritter's recollections, the pet cow seems to have been an important part of her young life. She told Playboy, "He was so small that when I got him, I could pick him up. We took naps together and snuggled." Ritter embraced life on the farm, not just befriending the cattle, but also helping out with the routine chores, including regularly feeding the chickens and other livestock. But while she didn't exactly resent the pastoral life, she did occasionally show signs of wanting something more, as she later recalled. "My mom says I was always dancing around and screaming for attention. Maybe it's no surprise that Hollywood one day came knocking." Ritter's modeling career got kicked off by chance when she was discovered by an agent in a local shopping mall. She was signed to Elite Model Management and then Wilhelmina Models. And according to Ritter, some aspects of her life changed very quickly. She told Elle in 2017, "I was brought to New York and sent around to all the go-sees and magazines and met cool photographers and hot musicians. All of a sudden, I was like, wow, look at this whole world, look at this city." The major move she made from the small town of Shikshini to New York City felt right for Ritter instantly. Despite living with 8 to 10 girls in the modeling agency's 2-bedroom apartment, she thrived in her life in the city. Ritter told Times Leader, "As soon as I got to the city, I went, oh, here we go. This is where I belong. Krysten Ritter belongs in a city that is vibrating. I was vibrating in my small town, but didn't really know what to do with myself." Ritter has spoken at length about the bullying she was subjected to while growing up.
"Yeah, I was totally picked on, so, look at me now."
Do you ever go home now and say, "Who's laughing now, Shikshini?"
Yeah, no, I don't actually say that, but I'm thinking it.
While her acting career has no doubt proven her high school bullies wrong, Ritter's experiences appear to have been nothing short of traumatic. She told Playboy, "I was always picked on. When I became a model, it got even worse because the girls became meaner. Oh my god, I can't believe she's a model. She's not even pretty. At some slumber party, they tape recorded their night, and it was about me getting bashed. And these were some of my best friends." Ritter also explained that her striking appearance is still sometimes an issue with people. She said, "I'm a cartoon character. I have black bangs. I can't hide. People are mostly respectful and kind. But at 1 in the morning in Vegas, when everyone's wasted and yelling at you, you wish you could just kind of disappear, and you can't." One of Ritter's earliest roles was in the movie Mona Lisa Smile. The film, which was released in December 2003, featured a slew of Hollywood talent including Julia Roberts, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Topher Grace, and Kirsten Dunst. Ritter played an art history student and can be spotted in a number of scenes alongside her famous co-stars. But the role was far from substantial. In January 2006, Ritter reminisced about her part in the movie on Twitter, writing, "Baby Krysten, Mona Lisa Smile. This was like 12 years ago and I had one line. Dream big, kiddies."
Funeral das, Maximilian Schwepper.
While she may have been a glorified extra in Mona Lisa Smile, the situation wouldn't stay that way for long. As her career progressed, Ritter was increasingly offered roles of the sidekick, best friend, and bad girl variety. This phase of her career included the movies What Happens in Vegas, Confessions of a Shopaholic, She's Out of My League, and 27 Dresses, in which she played a character named Gina the Goth. Thanks to a combination of hard work, consistency, and luck, Ritter eventually started to score leading roles, leaving the romantic comedy bit part phase of her career in the rearview mirror once and for all. Hardcore Gossip Girl fans will likely remember the strange Season 2 episode that took viewers back in time, shifting focus to the teen years of Serena van der Woodson's mother, Lily Rhodes. In that episode, Krysten Ritter played a younger version of Lily's sister, Carol Rhodes, acting alongside Brittany Snow. But Valley Girls wasn't just any old episode of the popular teen drama. It was also intended to serve as a backdoor pilot for a Los Angeles-based Gossip Girl spin-off, which would have been set in 1983. Sadly, the spin-off wasn't greenlit at the CW, so Ritter's time in the world of Gossip Girl was brought to an abrupt end. Despite her role in the Gossip Girl backdoor pilot failing to lead anywhere, Krysten Ritter made a name for herself by playing several unforgettable TV roles. Her most famous part, which truly put her on the map, was likely her turn as Jane, Jesse Pinkman's troubled and ill-fated girlfriend in Breaking Bad's second season. In 2014, Ritter revealed to HuffPost Live that she continued watching Breaking Bad even after she left the show. She also told the AMC blog that her devastating role as Jane was, quote, so much more real than the romantic comedy she'd previously filmed. Ritter also had memorable arcs on Gilmore Girls and Veronica Mars, and she even returned for the latter's 2014 movie. Of course, scoring the lead role in Marvel's Jessica Jones was a huge career win for Ritter, which also led to her being cast in Marvel's The Defenders. While Jessica Jones was ultimately canceled along with Marvel's other shows on Netflix, it was undeniably a major moment in Ritter's small-screen career. When Krysten Ritter scored the leading role in the show Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, she was forced to keep a terrible secret. Despite being cast alongside actor James Van Der Beek, who played an embellished version of himself on the show, the Breaking Bad star had never actually seen an episode of his famous series Dawson's Creek. On the classic show, Van Der Beek played eternally mopey teen Dawson Leary. And Don't Trust the Bee would often hilariously riff off of Van Der Beek's iconic TV role. But Ritter admitted to Access Hollywood Live in 2012 that she was one of the few people who had never seen a single episode of her co-star's iconic show.
Well, I was like 15 when that show was on. I was busy, getting into my own trouble.
Krysten Ritter's Instagram account is a testament to one of her favorite hobbies, knitting. The actress told Women's Health in October 2017, "My gram taught me to knit when I was little, and then I came across my old knitting tools when I was cleaning out my closets after Jessica Jones Season 1, and got right back into it." She went on to explain, "If I have a moment on set or anytime, I do this. I love it, the repetition. People call it the secret keeper because it's a meditation. It relaxes your mind. After I've knitted for a while, I feel like I just woke up from a nap." She even knitted late-night host Conan O'Brien a hat and presented it to him on his talk show in 2018.
So you made this?
Yeah, I made it.
This is fantastic.
It's huge.
Speaking to Interweave in October 2017, Ritter elaborated on her love of knitting, admitting that she enjoys the feelings of accomplishment she gets after she completes a project. She also noted that it simultaneously stimulates and relaxes her, and claimed that the activity, quote, kind of gives her superpowers. She also shared, "I find that people always comment on how fast I am. I do knit pretty fast, and I've gotten a lot of other people into it as well." Luckily, she's pretty generous with her talents, telling Interweave, "Everyone wants me to knit them something, and honestly, making gifts for people is my favorite part." If you think that Ritter's biggest accomplishments involve modeling and acting, or even knitting, then guess again. The actress also released her debut novel Bonfire in 2017, which Gone Girl author Gillian Flynn described as, quote, "a phenomenal, haunting debut." The book, a suspenseful thriller story, follows a Chicago lawyer named Abby as she unravels a sinister conspiracy centered around her hometown in rural Indiana. Speaking about her decision to write a novel, Ritter told Elle, "Originally, I thought that this idea would be a great TV series. Then I realized that this idea might lend itself to working as a book."
So are you going to write another one?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I love doing it. I love the process. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's paralyzing how much work it is.
The actress is also an accomplished screenwriter, having co-written and starred in 2011's Life Happens, alongside Kate Bosworth and Rachel Bilson. Ritter told ComingSoon.net in October 2012, "I'm working on this new screenplay that's a little darker than Life Happens. And then I have a pilot that I wrote with a friend we just sold. It's all just about development and getting in early." When it comes to staying organized, Ritter told Ocean Drive magazine in 2014, "I have a giant vision board at all times with projects that I'm working on and in development. I also have a note for myself to do more charity work. I want to be doing good things in addition to developing TV shows and acting." Noting that she, quote, "wants to have a big life," Ritter went on to explain, "I also have pictures of my girlfriends on it. For me, the things that are most important in life are feeling good, having important relationships and deep, meaningful friendships, and going after work that I love and creating work that I love." When she's not filming movies and TV shows or writing novels and screenplays, Krysten Ritter spends time making music. In 2014, Ritter spoke to Ocean Drive about the material she was working on at the time, describing it as, quote, "cutesy and dark and girly." The actress further characterized music as being a kind of sanctuary for her, saying, "I'm happiest when I'm playing guitar and writing and expressing myself in that creative way. It's a great detox from the grind of Hollywood for me." In 2012, she released her debut album under the name Ex Vivian. Ritter says her boyfriend, War on Drugs frontman Adam Granduciel, plays a big part in encouraging her development as a musician. She told Ocean Drive, "He's incredibly supportive and encouraging. We played guitar together for a bit yesterday before he left on tour. He taught me a scale that I'm going to practice a bunch and try to blow his mind when he gets back." As a musician, actress, model, novelist, and screenwriter, Ritter's career is only getting more impressive. Who knows where she'll go next? Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.